Hey Aquarius, welcome to your monthly spirit messages for month. I am Charlene Lizette. These messages are a little bit different than traditional tarot, and this is Raven. She's here today. I feel like she is here as a form of protection for you today. Black cats are very protective. And so for some of you Aquarius, you may be embarking on a journey. You may be exploring and going to new heights financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And as you journey through the darkness, maybe you're experiencing a dark night of the soul, maybe things have felt particularly heavy lately and you're not sure behind or the reason why. Raven here acts as a conduit for you to remind you to stay tethered to this world, but also a reminder to know that even as you embark on this journey where you can't see clearly where you're headed, you just know you got to go on this journey, that you are so divinely protected, okay? I do get this energy here that a lot of you are learning how to change your mindset. When I work with my students one-on-one, I always teach them the following things. It's like a standard in all of my courses or even my one-on-one sessions. Reprogram your energy, master your mindset. Those two things usher in all the change required. Strategy, planning, that stuff comes after. If we don't focus on reprogramming the energy and mastering the mindset, then it doesn't matter how much strategy we put into place, because the same stories, the same limitations, the same blockages, the same fears, the same stuckness will exist. It'll be there. So that clarity, that fulfillment, that freedom, that soul purpose, living in purpose, you know, that happiness that you're seeking, it's never going to be available to you. Okay. And that's why it's really important for you to understand this as you journey through here. Okay. To understand that we got to sometimes get back to the root. We got to go back to the very beginning. And in the beginning, we begin to see what needs to shift properly and then welcome in this wonderful change. We're going to start off at the top here with the grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. I think this goes back to what I was just saying. Start at the beginning. Remember your roots. Sometimes, as a self-preservation mechanism, we turn off or ignore the stories that have kept us looped and limited for so long. Because sometimes the truth is difficult to face, because sometimes, you know, it's jarring and it's like putting a mirror up in our lives. And when we experience that, we have to face our shit. And that's what's happening for you. You're being asked to face a lot of your stuff here from a spiritual perspective because it's time for you to level up. There's a saying, it's always darkest before dawn. It's always the hardest before it gets easy. It's always the most difficult before you experience a breakthrough, right? The second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late, new possibilities. And I see that. I see that very much happening here. Oh, and the blue, creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. So here is this beautiful journey. Oh, I'm sorry, I realize you can't see all the cards down there. I'm glad I was able to show them to you. Here is this wonderful journey that you're going on. Remember your roots, because you're getting a second chance, and it's time for you to bloom the second chance. That's the message for this week, or this month. The Six of Swords is all about moving on to calmer roads mentally. It's about understanding that the mental anguish, the mental difficulties, the mental challenges, they're done. Okay, they're done here because now we're tuning into what the heart wants. When you start understanding that everything comes from emotion and feelings, you start to vibrate at a place of ease and bliss, excitement and happiness in your life, things start to change naturally for you. And that's what you're learning right now. That instead of being in the fear of money or why you don't have money or the scarcity of money or feeling like you lack purpose or you lack clarity or you don't know where you're going, we're releasing and we're purging all of that. And what we're doing instead is getting grounded and rooted here with the Queen of Pentacles. You're getting very clear on what financial stability, financial security, financial happiness looks like for you. And as you are doing this, Aquarius, you are planting new seeds, which will usher in this great change that you are already seeking. Even the fact that you got Emperor as your amulet, Emperor is all about focusing on your own empire. having the passion, the vitality, the protection, and the luck to attract that prosperity, that financial wealth, that abundance that you seek. As we move on in your reading, we have you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. I've never met an Aquarius who isn't unique and quirky and different. And I think that that is absolutely beautiful. In my opinion, when you show up authentically as yourself without worrying about your quirks or how you may be perceived or judged, you crack open a whole new way of being. I always say to people, why are you so worried about people's faulty perceptions of you instead of honoring and embracing who you truly are? What if we took off all the masks? And what if you and I sat here together right now, Aquarius, and I said to you, show me who you really are? Shadow, ego, unevolved, evolved, all of it. And we took a moment to honor and hold compassion and empathy for that part of you. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Right? You have done this before. This is not something new for you. This is a revolutionary act of rebellion that you have done time and time again, year and year again, because this is part of your soul's purpose. You are humanitarian, activist, revolutionary, rebellion, technology. You are all these beautiful, wonderful things. And with Pluto and Aquarius right now, you bet your bottom dollar, you are here to create great change in your life. You have to unlock your prosperity potential. You have to work through those blockages, and you got to start owning who you are. That's the path forward. Now with Star Brothers here, it says Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. What was the first thing I said to you when Raven was in the video? The beginning? I said, this journey you're on right now, you're divinely protected. See, this fear, and I'm going to put it in quotations because it's so fucking fake. I can feel it. It's just so fake. It's inauthentic. It's other people's stories, other people's narratives, other people's perceptions of you just vomited on you without your consent. And what you're learning to do now is you're learning to release and purge from that and go, this story doesn't attach to me. This story doesn't belong to me. This opinion isn't mine. I'm not interested in this. Right? And as you do that, you give space for yourself to bloom. And this is your second chance. And this is how you come out like a phoenix rising from the ashes and show the world who the F you really are. If you want to take any of my courses, including my Money Magnet workshop, my line course, or my Soul Revolution, it's all in the description box below. Ditto if you want to learn how to become a certified tarot reader. Here is this Pluto and Aquarius video I think will be really helpful for you. And thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.